In this world, we have been left behind by the gods of Olympus. After defeating the great titans, Zeus, Hades, Poseidon, and the other gods have returned to their acropolis above, but not before making their mark. Now their children seek to prove themselves and survive against the dangerous world of mythical beasts, monsters, and worse. Welcome to Origins of Olympus.
Alright, so it's time to get to work on a brand new room in the basement. We recently did the trial and we managed to win it, but now we got some work to do back around here. So let's get right started off the bat. Now quickly here, what we do need to do is we do need to get the floor all laid out. What is this gonna be? I want a massive storage room to be made. We're gonna be making a massive storage room for numerous different reasons. Okay, so first things first, I just want to have a lot of chest space, obviously, and different things like that. But there are a few other reasons as well. As you guys may or may not know, I got a table from Hades. Okay, a little mythical present from him a while back called a transmutation table. Basically, you collect souls or EMC, and essentially it kind of gives you items. Like most items, you can basically like create them by exchanging souls and other complicated crazy things like that. Now if this got into the wrong hands, I would be very worried. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really want a lot of people to take access to it because it's, you know, it's pretty valuable, it's pretty rare in the world of Origins of Olympus, and I want to keep it that way right now. So we're gonna go ahead and just try to hide it a little bit more down here. I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna just waltz on into my basement because, well, that'd be pretty mean. I'm not gonna lie. People just like ran into my cabin's basement. That would be a little bit of a problem. But let's go ahead and get a little bit of a roof laid out here. We're also gonna throw some chests down here, and you never know like what else we might want to put in here as well. We can also turn this into like a potential magic place if that's something we want to get into, or different things. Who knows? I guess we'll have to see kind of what we want to do in the future. But for now, let's just get our flooring and the roof laid out good, and then we'll worry about the rest of it in a second because we have a lot of work to do today in building the storage room. All right, here we go. Another thing I also did, you know, you got to keep a diamond on these hammers. We got these hammers from fighting the stone golem, and it makes so much sense to put the diamond on. It just gives us so much more extra durability. So it was a good thing we managed to fight the stone golem and kill it, of course. Right here defending the camp as well, which is always a good thing to do. And here we go. And looking great so far. So now we got the walls cleared out, and we're going to need to build these up with, I think we're going to end up using the basalt brick. So let's go ahead. Although, do we want to use that brick or do we want to use the weathered? I think we want to use the weathered. Yep, definitely the weathered ones. They look so much better. So that's the one that I want to use for sure. It's the one we have to use. Like, be straight up honest, if we want it to look good, which of course we do, because it's our storage room, so it's gotta look good. That's important. Honestly, it has to. And here we go. We got a torch in here for now. We'll handle lighting in a little bit later on, just because I don't really know what I want to do with lighting yet. So we're gonna need to figure that out as well. So I think what we're gonna do for lighting right now is we're gonna put 2 torches on there. We're gonna put 2 torches there. All right, now another thing is I don't want to totally make these rooms unusable as far as like expanding the place. So we're gonna end up having 2 more rooms that can come out of our storage area, you know, because we're working on creating almost like a labyrinth of sorts down here potentially, with a ton of different rooms and all sorts of good stuff like that. So I don't want to really close off this whole side, so we're gonna go ahead and do that, and boom, we got some doors on the wall, looking great. Let's go ahead and get this put there. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff. And that's just going to be there for now. We're not going to really worry too much about that. Our lighting situation, really simple. But I want to make this area back here for chests. So we're gonna need to dig out a little bit of an area. Let's go out like 3 blocks here. We're gonna make like a nice chest storage type situation over here, which should be pretty nice. So let's go ahead and do this. Clear it out and take these, and we're gonna end up using these right here. And this is gonna store like all of our items that can't get stored into the table, because there are some that just don't work in the table for some reason. I don't know. I can't really like ask Hades why or anything, but I just assume it's because they're like complicated items or something along those lines. Who knows? Regardless, let's go ahead and get this all dug out here. We're gonna be using a lot of these factory blocks on this, so like this, like that, and then we're gonna have chests put here, and then behind the chest we're gonna have these basalt like this. And the same is gonna be said for each of these. Then we're gonna need to go ahead and grab these chests from upstairs pretty soon, so we'll do that in just a second here. But first, let's just finalize the look of it here, and then let's get some of these Futura blocks, these nice purple ones like that. Here we go, and then we just got to get the ceiling in here, and we should be good to go. So let's get the ceiling placed in, and we got to get our chest, and we got to bring down the transmutation table as well. So let's go. We'll just use these blocks. These look good. Here we go. Looking good, looking good. All right. We'll do that. We'll throw one of those right there like that. We're actually gonna do that in each of these here as well. So we need, also this needs to come up one, I forgot. We do need to make it so the chest can open. And the way you do that is by doing this. So all of these need to come up one, which means we have a little bit more to do before we go grab these chests, but it's gonna be important we do this, otherwise you can't use the top row of chests. And we want all these chests to be functional and aesthetically pleasing. Like, it's pretty important that they're both. So then this is gonna be like that, and that's gonna be like this, and like that. Wrong block. Here we go. But we're working on this. It's looking pretty good so far. Looking pretty good so far. All we have left to do is add that there and that there. All right, so now we have to grab chests. So 9, 9, 9, 27 chests is what we're gonna need. Okay, let's hope we can actually afford that. I don't know if we can, because I want to use these here. So this is gonna cost us a lot. That's our first set of 9, but these chests hold way more storage than like any other chest pretty much in the world of Origins of Olympus. As you can see, they hold quite a bit of stuff. So let's go ahead. We're gonna get these placed on in our little back storage room. What we're actually gonna do is we can hide lighting up here too. So let's go ahead and do that. As you can see, looks pretty nice so far. There you go. I'm also gonna get this block thrown in there, like not like that. Actually, that looks pretty bad. But I do want to get this block mixed in a little bit more, this ruined void stone, just because it looks pretty nice. So we could put it in the center of the carpet. Yeah, it's not bad. Maybe in the walls. Yep, we could do that. And there we go. That's good. Just adds a little bit more color to our basement here. I like it, and I like it a lot. Okay, so next, let's get up to the surface. Actually, well, before we do that, we should probably clear out our inventory, just because we're gonna need a lot of room for this. So let's get all this stuff taken out of there for now, because we have to break some stuff that we have up top. Now, this is actually be a lot safer than just leaving all our items up here like we've been previously doing, because that's not the safest. Now we gotta break these. Here we go. We just gotta mine them up. And this is the one that we have to be worried about, because there's a lot of stuff in it. So what we gotta do is we gotta get down, put all this stuff away, get back up, because if any of those things despawn, that's a bad situation. Some of this stuff is quite valuable we got up there, so we're gonna need to leave it all be. We need to be smart, we need to be careful. And then we have this big room out here too, which we do need to kind of decorate up a little bit or turn into something. Of course, there's nothing wrong with having like some, you know, open space for now. I'm also going to be bringing down this right here. The transmutation table itself is coming down. And there we go. Kind of got everything we needed. So let's get down here. And now we got all that. We're going to try to see if I can keep this like that. I can. All right, so we're going to leave that right like that. It's going to be awesome. So cool stuff. Now what we're going to do is that we have all this in here. I'm taking this arcane workbench and I'm moving it out to here. We got one of this from one of our like little tower raids that we did. As far as what it's used for, I mean, I assume it's something to do with magic. We'll have to figure out the specifics at a later date, but you know, it's there for now inside of our place. Let's go ahead and get our Figure's Construct hammer put back out of our armory and weaponry area. So right now we got just this down here, but that's okay. We can also go ahead and make up, I believe we're gonna be able to do this. Let's hope we have everything we need. We do, okay. And then we need diamonds. We're gonna go ahead. We're actually just gonna go ahead and make a little bit of a situation for enchanting. So first though, we need to get some crafting figured out. So let's go ahead and do this. And okay, those are all underneath there. Give me these. These are called crafting stations. What makes these so good? You can leave the items in them. Regular crafting tables, you can't. So let's go ahead, make some paper. Go ahead and make a book. Let's get a book in there. Let's get paper in there. Book. There we go. Now we got to get a bookshelf made, and we're going to go ahead and just make a full enchanting setup because that's going to come quite in handy, if I say so myself, to have in our basement here. Okay, and now I just literally placed a piece of obsidian, so that's a bad mistake because that's going to take a little bit to mine. But it's okay. I am a son of Hades. I can handle it. All right, so let's go ahead and get that broken up. Go ahead and get a bookshelf crafted up. Throw it in there. We need 15 of those. Just give me a casual 15 bookshelves. Nothing too crazy, honestly. And then give me an enchanting table. Then we're going to go ahead and learn the enchanting table. And now we're going to go ahead and take that. We're going to throw this all back in there. I'm going to end up actually moving that. I'm going to remove this as well. Put a torch there. Do that. And now just line this up here with the books. You know, nothing too crazy. And then we're going to go like that, I guess. And then level 30. All right, so let's go ahead and, you know, there we go. That's quite the success. Looking great, looking great. We got an enchant setup all set up down here in the basement. This is fan-flippin-tastic. Our brand new utility room has been completed. We literally have been continuing the basement at an incredible level. It's absolutely sick. If you guys love it, let me know.